This is a city. Some call it Denton, Texas.
We call it ReaperLand. Skirt. Hey everyone. You should be able to hear me. I believe so. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Oh, the camera feels like it's maybe did I position it wrong or I don't know. I've been messing around with all kinds of stuff in here. So I was oh, that's what happened. 1 second. Let me adjust this bad boy. I've been shooting some videos and stuff in here, and using some cameras and things like that. Oh, that looks better. That looks much better. Oh, hey, a tortoise. Where? How do you know? That's a secret. Shh, that's a secret. Right there. I'll show you guys if you guys are nice today. If you guys are nice, I'll play that. I'll show that off. Woo! When are we ever not now? My OnlyFans? Yeah, my OnlyFans on the green screen. It's called Only Johns. Hey, I'll be visiting. Today, oh gosh, you guys, it's so frustrating because I spend a good couple of hours this morning, like doing stuff for the stream and getting things ready, making sure everything works and doing things like that. And then I go to lunch and I come back from lunch and I'm like, all right, let's do this. And then it's like, oh, this thing's not working. And it's like, well, why isn't that thing working? And then it's like, I have to figure out why it's not working anymore. And it takes me a while, and then I get it working, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I got it working 2 minutes before the stream went live. So then I had to get my audio and my stuff in my head. But I did a bunch of cool research this morning about how to automate like channel point things and things like that. And it's going to take a lot of back-end work, but I've been working on it, so that's good. So, you know, you guys might have seen I've been doing some tests this morning about if people redeem things, like if you guys redeem confetti or something like that, then it'll, instead of me pressing the button like this, I want it to have it to where it'll automatically pick it up. So like a chat bot will pick it up in chat, so it'll say like, yes, don't do that trash. It's obviously just a test. There you go. Nobody else redeemed points. You're just going to be wasting them because that was there for a test. So I want a program or a bot that will see this message and it'll say, hey, somebody redeemed confetti. And then it'll go through a program and then it'll say, hey, you need to hit this button. And then the computer will hit the button. And then there it goes. You know what I mean? So that way I don't have to do it. It'll just do it automatically. So, like, if you guys redeem, like, Be Right Back, for instance, it'll automatically play, and I don't have to play it. So I'm working on that. That way I can get a bunch of stuff input into it, so like the crowd, fireworks maybe, some fire explosions, whatever you guys want. I could do it. I could make the camera zoom in on my face if I wanted to. Things like that. So like it's like,
do it! Just do it!
but obviously with a timer on everything. Obviously these are the ones that we've been testing for the past couple of weeks. You guys have seen them already. But I'm trying to come up with a good pipeline for everything to be automated. So that way when you guys redeem, for instance, like camera change or something like that. So if you guys want to change the camera, then it would do something like this. And it would change the camera on the back end. Hey, Albeavis, and that's perfect. Yeah, trash. I mean, there would be a countdown, you know what I mean? This can go poorly? It can, but I can also turn them off if I need. Like if I'm doing something important, like showing off contest winners or something like that, there's a button where I could turn it off. And Quindy and Trash, I could create a control board for you guys if you wanted to, and I can share it with you. That way you'll be able to have all these same buttons that I do, so you'll be able to do this whenever you want. And do things like that as well, if you want. Like turn the camera off, for instance. How many points? 50,000. 50,000 points. What is this? Oh, super chat. Who turned that on? Sold. Let me go. Oh, I want to show you guys. If you guys want to see the turtle, I can show you guys the turtle right now. I can also show you some other cool stuff that I found. Not other things that I found, but things that weren't shown off last night. So you already have the astral reavers that you guys saw right here. Here's the knight, the like rogue, the priest, the bard, and then here's two more. Here's like the barbarian with the greatsword, and then here's like the priest with the mace. Let me put them forward so you guys can see. There they are. Gotta make sure they're facing the right way. There they are. Ah, help. Help me, Tom Cruise. There you go. Those are the ones that I found today. They are being cast. Then I could buy it twice and we'd see molecules. I was so tired. John Smash. I keep missing everything because of stupid work. Work is important. Work has been pretty chill this week for me. I made a bunch of molds at the beginning of the week, and then I've been doing a bunch of stream stuff and, you know, doing a bunch of research on trying to figure things out. Because obviously, you guys know, I've been talking about it for the past couple weeks. I've been pretty new. I'm pretty noobish at this, so I'm learning all things about cameras and taking photos and video and things like that. So I'm just basically doing a bunch of research and learning. But cool thing is I can show you guys this bad boy that got put on my desk. So Kevin came over, John Smash. Kevin came over and he showed us this. And he was asking about like where to make some cuts and things like that. You can see he's marked on it, like on where to put the inserts and everything like that. On the shell as well here, just to see. But you can see the shell goes here. Look at this. It makes a nice little snapping noise. Oh. And then the head goes on. But this is going to be Bones USA. And he brought this master over to see. There he is. He brought this master over to see like how it would be in mold making. It is super cool. So this guy might be coming out in December, I believe. So Kevin is going to bring over the masters for me on Monday-ish, probably towards the end of the day. So I'll start making the molds for this guy next week, I think. It's going to be in 3 different pieces: the head, the shell, and the body. So I'll start making the molds for him next week. And I think his plan is to be sometime in December. So you can see some of the ideas that he's been thinking of. Is he's going to make some registration points right there, and then carve off some of this to make little ridges, 2 little ridges inside there. So you can see he's just going to snap in there. Really good. Here's the bottom. Look at all the detail. It looks really good. It's like all bumpy, and he has really cool skin. It also kind of looks like he has like mushrooms or scales or something, like kind of right here on his foot. But yeah, there you go. He's pretty sweet. He's a pretty big turtle too. Ghoulie Bag stuck on the 3rd. Ghoulie Bag start on the 3rd. Ooh. Let's see, Surf 4 scale. Let's see it look like. Surf 4 scale. There you go. Ta-da. I like how close we can get on that camera angle. I really like this big angle that I can see all the models. My desk is a little bit in the way here, but I got a solution for that. Right here, baby. Hold on. We're just messing around today, chat. That's all I do. That's all I ever do is mess around. Coming up with new stuff. There you go. Now you can see him in all his turtley glory. Right there. Oh, my mouse isn't going to work on this. That's okay. Oh, yeah, the Johning has already started. Yeah, you can see here. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, this thing is I've been using to take photos with. So it's like this green mat that I've been using to like take photos behind the green screen. So when I use my camera, I could shoot stuff and have like a green screen underneath it. So this week, I kind of alluded to it last night, but last night I was a little bit stressed because of the stream stuff. Like it's so confusing because some things will work sometimes where when you're doing things, it works perfectly, and then you add something, and then it's like, oh, this thing broke, and you're like, why did it break? And it's like, you spend all this time working on stuff, and then it's like, well, sorry about you. Paint the whole screen? That'd be funny. I had the meetings with Mirrorscape this week. Frick. So tired today. And I'll be doing some stream stuff. Yeah, running the stream and participating, it just takes a lot of extra work, which is fine, which I'm up to do. I'm fine with doing it. It's just with making molds and casting and doing tours and trying to do stream stuff and do promotional videos and things like that. It's kind of hard to juggle it all at the moment. Not trying to complain. I'm just trying to be real. So that is how it is. So I have a test meeting on Monday with the Mirrorscape people. And on Monday, so we have a little thing, and they're gonna give me a bunch of promotional stuff, and then I'm gonna do like a test stream with them, and then on next Friday we'll probably have Eric from Mirrorscape come over and do some stuff in Mirrorscape. So I have Mirrorscape pulled up on my computer. So they just came out with the desktop version. So I'll load it up here on my laptop and get it ready for you guys. But they just came out with the laptop version of it. And you can see here, like, let's see, laptop. There we go. So here it is. This is the desktop version of Mirrorscape. If you guys haven't seen, let's go. He gave me a map, like kind of a testing map to show. So it's going to load. I don't have those pieces. And so you can see here, we were messing around in this map with the troll, the swamp troll, the Reaper swamp troll in all of his glory, his painted glory. We're going to move him over here. And we're going to shrink him a little bit. So we're just going to shrink him. Oh, sorry. But yeah, we were just messing around with all this stuff. Messing around with map editing and things like that. So we're probably going to be doing this on Monday. And then I'll do like a test fun thing on next Friday with those guys. If you guys don't know, we are partnered with Mirrorscape. We gave them a bunch of STLs. You can see here. Let me pull this up. So we have a bunch of Reaper models. The wargs, the zombies, a bunch of goblins, a lot of monsters, trolls, frost giants, things like that. Like here's Borin Ironbrow, so we can put him in there. So I can just zoom in on him. There he is in all his glory. Nice Reaper model. I can make him bigger if I wanted to. Make him bigger. You can rotate him around. But one of the cool things that they added was the ability to go like in their point of view. So when you guys are playing in augmented reality and things like that, you can go into their point of view. Let's get rid of that. So you can go in. So I am in his point of view right now. So if I was playing, I'd be like, you know, where am I? You know, whoa, there's a door over there. And so you can look around in his point of view, and it's like you can see how big the monster would be. Like there's the doors and things like that. And then you can also like move him in this point of view. So if I zoom out, you can see he moved. And then I can also, you know, move him a little bit more if I wanted to. But yeah, it's cool little stuff like that. Adding water and things like that. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Oops, wrong thing. There we go. You like the creation animation? Yeah, Haunted Folly, I believe it is. So I think they just launched the beta for this. So if you just look up Mirrorscape beta or Mirrorscape, or just go to their website, I'm sure it's there. Mirrorscape, it's built as an augmented reality program. So the idea is that on your iPad or your phone, this will appear on your table. So if I had my iPad out, you know, I would have it looking down at the table, and I could move around my iPad to see everything, but there's actually nothing on the table. This is just the building area of it. So I could build it all here on my computer and then import it into my iPad. So if I had the iPad, for instance, it would show this on the table, and you can move the iPad around and go in and out and look at things. You can move your character around, things like that. That's the idea. So yeah. Well, why do I mess up chat every single time? There we go. Not on the site? Okay. Go to their Discord. If you go to the Mirrorscape, it is open beta. Yes, the PC version is. So if you go to their Discord, you should be in the news section there. Haunted Folly. And the cool thing is that if you download this, there's a thing that you can do called like group building. So if any of you guys get this on the PC or anything like that, we can build maps together with things that we all have. So we can all contribute to like the same map and things like that. And then also, once we get these maps built, we can actually play D&D and stuff. So I was thinking about ways to play with chat. If you guys wanted to play, maybe we could do like a scenario of the week or something like that, or like come up with like a little scenario that we have to go through, and then you guys control a character or something, and then we can figure it out like a puzzle. You got it, Quindy. I asked that question, Cranky Dog, and I'll probably ask that question on stream as well. But right now there's no option for that, just because the way that they import the files, they're STLs, but they also have like a color pass on them, and they decimate it and then overlay it on top of the model. They have a whole pipeline of getting models in. So if you look at the program, there's no like, all the models are painted. They're all colored. So like here's a giant weasel. Oops. So there's a giant weasel, but they're painted. I want to go to the weasel. See, they have like a color coat on them. And so if you just imported like, for instance, this night cloaker, we'll put him, sorry, I'm still getting used to the software. There it is. We can make him really big if we wanted to. Why can't I click on him? There we go. Look how big he is. We'll move him around. Look at that. So that's just how they have it in their system of being able to do things like that. I think this is a Bone 6 model, isn't it? I think this is the Bone 6 Night Cloaker that's in this. And then you guys know The Rock. He's in here as well. Let's put him right there. You guys know The Rock. Not the Johnson, but this guy. He's in here as well. But yeah. I asked that question about importing their own things, but you can't. That's a Bones 5 one. Super size. Hero Forge integration? I don't know. I don't know if they do Haunted. It might be in their FAQ. Or check on their thing. Got to play Dungeon Dwellers instead. That's right, Sir Gambit. Also, I think Joseph is going to start playing some DDRPG stuff on the Discord, I think. He's been talking to me about it, I think, and talking to Ron about it. I'm supposed to be recording some of those games, I think. But yeah. Also, for anybody that's new or that just came in, we can do... you guys haven't seen the turtle yet, but this got dropped off this morning to me to talk about if it can be made into a CeoCast mold, and I believe it can. So there he is in all of... Oh, his head came off. There you go. That's how it would come, obviously. Yeah, watch out, Sir Forescale. He's going to bite you. I also might do like a time-lapse video of this guy being made. I have a video. How could I import this? 1 second. I'm going to go see if I can add this video, because I think the video's on the desktop. I should be able to do it really quickly. You guys can still hear me, so I still talk to you. Don't worry, you're not alone. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, what does this look like? Oh, yeah. So there we go. This was me testing out my new kind of time-lapse-y camera setup. You can see that it's kind of jittering. It's ticking to the right slightly every couple of frames. And that's because I shot this as a video, and I just sped up the video like, 2,000%, and things like that. So next time I know that to make a time lapse, I need to do like 3-second intervals and take a picture. It's a lot easier on the memory and the file size. But since this was a video, the file size was really large. This was about 30 minutes condensed into a couple of minutes. So it's pretty neat. But now I know to shoot it as pictures, and then make it into a time lapse that way, a sequence. But I figured it would be something cool. You can see like the slider that I had it on, it's kind of ticking slowly to the right every couple of frames. But if they were pictures, it would be a lot smoother, because my goal was to make it like a very smooth video. So whenever I do that as a picture over a longer frame, a longer portion, it'll be like, a very smooth. Will that donut be in SoCast? Yeah, that was the blueberry donut. That was on Monday when we get donuts. That sculpture is pretty. Oh, you're talking about the this one? This turtle, this tortoise. He is very nice. Domino 11. Pop-up Sir Forescale overlay. Are you talking about like putting Sir Forescale like a cutout of Sir Forescale on the screen, or whatever? So to say like, I'm this big or something like that. So you can be like, yeah. Things like that. But a lot of cool stuff. I've been doing a ton of research this week about like, oh gosh, I don't even know, NDIs, SDIs, triggers, setting up a bunch of triggers and doing all kinds of things like that. Oh gosh, it's a lot. I have 3 molds to make. I can go get those masters if you guys want. I can talk about those masters, but it's going to be pretty loud if I go grab them. It's the old models. Let's see if I can pull them up, actually. Reaper me. I don't know if they're going to be in previews or not. They might. They might be in previews. I don't know if they have pictures yet. But I can go find the old ones. Oh, there he is. This is the night cloak. The one that we just showed off in the program. There's a couple of the rogues. There they are. Ooh, I haven't seen this guy yet. The Killer Ape. This is new. So we'll look at that guy. We saw Troll Slayer Sophie last night. Okay, I don't see them. But we can do like Sir. It's the guys with the stuff on their head. These guys. So I'm doing the Rook. This one. So this guy. Oh, you guys can't see. Lol. There we go. This guy. This isn't my first rodeo, I swear. So this guy. Actually, I'm going to go grab the masters. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to turn my mic off so you guys can't hear. I'm coming back. Sorry, it's kind of loud. I'm coming back, chat. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm back. What did I miss? The silence. Let me see. So we have these masters. We'll talk about the night guy first, the Rook. Ah, yes. So we'll go back to camera 1 over here. So you have the turtle. Talked about him. But you guys might have saw last night as well that we have this guy, the Scabneck, I think the hobgoblins. But here is, what's his face? There's the remastered version of him. Look at that guy. He looks so good. If you guys are familiar with the old, like, Rooks, Knights, and things like that, there was a whole, like, cycle of them, of whatchamacallit, yes. And these are the, much like what we did with Satharis and things like that, we did a scan of the old master of it, and then we made it into a digital sculpt, because this was originally sculpted as a green. So we scanned it, made it a digital sculpt, and then touched it up. So it's kind of like the HD enhanced version. And you can see there's quite a bit of differences here. So like first off, like I can tell right off the bat, the pickaxe here is touching the head. So in the old picture, it looks like, let me go to my laptop. So it looks like you can see that it's more raised. Also, this Rook, the actual Rook part of his helmet looks pretty small and thin. But if you look at camera 1 again, if you look at the new guy, it seems a lot thicker. It's just things got thickened up a little bit on this guy. So it's pretty nice for that. Hello? Man, my chat's not updating right away. But yes, very nice. And then the other one is this guy. So I believe these are coming out in, I don't know when these are actually coming out. They're slated. They're on the list. But I got to make the masters next week. So we'll move this over. We have this guy. How does he look? Yeah, that guy. So it's the bull. Let me move the Nathavar out of the way. Or Blacksting, sorry. So you guys can see it a little bit better. Surf 4 scale. Put the turtle there. Yep. Those are the 2 knights that I got put. Those are the masters that I got put on my desk this morning. This morning, end of day yesterday. But yeah, these 2 bad boys. Yep. So the bull, I don't know what. Let me pull up his model so we can compare. Where's he at? I just saw him. There he is. I got him. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Here he is. Sir Guy the Red. There he is. He looks pretty close. He looks almost identical with the new master. So there's that guy, and then we can do like this so you can see. Yeah, he looks almost identical. I think he's the horns are slightly thicker, maybe, and the ears are a little bit more prominent. Now that I'm looking at it, but let's look at the shield. The shield looks okay, but then we go back here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I think it's just slight enhancements on the edges and things like that, but it's pretty much the same. Cam 1. Let me pull up chat again. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. And then there's this one as well. Let me bring these over here so I don't lose them. There's also this girl. She's an old piece I remember as well. Let me move this guy. There's her. I don't know what piece she is, but I remember casting her, and I remember this spear. She has this cool little cloak, like the edges of her cloaks and things like that. Or it has those like frills going down the back of her dress, her hair, the spear, but this is the master that I got for it. I think it's also going to be one of the first times that I'm doing a model with a sprue attached to it. I think that's going to be the first time that I'm going to do a model that has a spear attached to the base. I haven't done very many CeoCast molds that are going to have this. So we'll see how it goes. I'll make it on Monday. But those are the 3 masters I'm going to be working on next week. And then I should get the masters for the turtle sometime next week as well. So I still have quite a bit of stuff to do, but not too bad, not too shabby. Does anybody have any good plans this weekend? I'm doing a pre-release tonight for the new Flesh and Blood card game set at the game store. And going to be talking to some people about some streaming stuff at the game store as well. So that's kind of my plans for the rest of the day. My brother's birthday's this weekend, so we're going to go do stuff. We're going to do stuff with him. I've been watching a lot of the streams this week, as you guys know, now that I'm able to monitor and do some stuff in the studio a lot more. I've been watching the streams this week. Rhonda's camera quality and stuff is so much better than what I remember. Like, I haven't watched a Rhonda stream in a while, and I watched the first one in a while this week. And her new equipment and her setup and everything is really nice. So if you guys watch Rhonda's stream on Monday, tell her that John said that her setup looks really nice. I think it looks great. Game night tonight and painting all day tomorrow. That's what I like to hear, Sir Gambit. Some of the cool things that are coming up as well, if you guys haven't heard, I guess, Dave just purchased some embroidery and garment type stuff, equipment that's going to be coming into the studio in here. It's going to go on that side of the studio. On the other side, there's a whole like little empty section that we have over there. And we're going to be able to start making hats and shirts and aprons and all patches and all kinds of things like that. So I would suspect that you're probably going to see sometime at the beginning of next year a lot of Reaper merch, like actual merch that we make. swag actually coming from us here that we're going to be making. Instead of doing like TeePublic, I'm sure we'll still use TeePublic and still put stuff up there, but we're actually going to be able to make our own like embroidered direct to garment like stuff. So I would expect to see some of that stuff coming up in the next couple of months. So the machines get delivered here in the middle of October, I think. And then so I'm assuming there's going to be some people trained on that, or whoever's running that will start to do stuff with it. But what this means is my thinking, like going to the future for like ReaperCon and stuff like that. I'm basing this off of Board Game Geek, the convention that we're about to go to in the next couple of weeks. Is they do like shirts with their badges and things like that. They have like a show shirt, kind of like what we used to do with you would have like ReaperCon 2019 shirt and things like that. So what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna have like the pre-order time window. So like if you get your 4-day admission badge or your VIP badge or whatever for ReaperCon, there's gonna be a window for you to order your show shirt with sizing and all that stuff. So let's say August 20th of next year, you have until to start putting in your shirt order. And then that way, when you come to registration at ReaperCon, you'll get your shirt with your badge and everything like that. So that'd be cool to have a show shirt. But also the Reaper Bucks store at ReaperCon will be able to make a lot more specific stuff like Reaper hats and patches and shirts and things like that. Instead of having to order them and things like that, we can make some really cool things, maybe some blankets or something. Show shirt, show shirt, show shirt. Nailed it. Look at me. So I would expect to see that coming up. Another cool thing with that is like for the game store could have their own merch as well and things. I want to do like employee shirts because back in the day we used to have like bowling shirts with our names printed on them. For volunteers at ReaperCon, we can have like, it'll say volunteer in the back, things like that. You're such a harsh moderator, Quindy. But yes, it's been fun to talk about and think about. I don't know what else we're going to be able to embroider and put stuff on, but I'm sure if we can put it on something, we're going to put it on something. If I had to guess and had to tell you, yeah, very fun, very exciting. Lots of cool stuff coming up. October is going to be pretty big. I talked to everybody about the Monster Mash and things like that. I think I have it all kind of squared away. We just need to finalize the last numbers. So I think what it's going to be is it's a list of 20 models. And then from those 20 models, you get to choose 5. So instead of it being random, I think we're going to allow people to choose the 5 models for that. And then obviously all the same rules that everybody said. No creating your own pieces with green stuff. The green stuff is just used to blend the parts together, yada, 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 things like that. You have to use a minimum of 3 different pieces. So that way you can't just use one piece and attach one thing to it. You got to use at least 3 different pieces. So things like that. And I reached out to a few people to judge it. And so instead of it being a popular vote or like a voting system for the community, I think it'll be best to be used as judges for people to judge. So I reached out to some of the people that I know in the community that are pretty good at conversions and things like that to judge. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. And then we're good to go. And then I'll announce it. Next year, I'll be a little bit more on the ball and I'll have this done ahead of time. So that way we can start it earlier. That way maybe it can end at the end of October. So instead of starting it in October, start it a few months early and then go into the end of October. Because as it stands right now, we'll start probably a week into October and then end at the end of December is the thinking. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh gosh, I'm a little stressed, that's all. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And by a lot of stuff, I just mean, I feel like I say that every week, but it feels like that's always the case. But luckily, things are a little bit kind of falling into place and things are moving with everything. I'm excited. Last night we kind of hinted at a lot of stuff being ordered, a lot of things that are coming with the new box sets. So you guys have been seeing all the box sets that have been come out recently. So like you have like Dance of Death, Kraken, Dragon Turtle, Mossbeard, all those stuff starting to be released. Well, now we're starting to do the Bones 5 stuff. So now a lot of the dragons and all the big stuff from Bones 5 are going to be coming. And then last night we hinted at the reorder of the pirate ship. So the pirate ship is going to be reordered. I had a fear that we were never going to order it again, but I think it's coming. So that's going to be very exciting. Yep, I spent a couple of hours yesterday on the phone with Frank. Thank you, Frank, if you're listening, if you're here. Thank you, Frank. Frank's been helping me a lot. Since he's the genius on streaming and using the software and audio and things like that. But it's just some weird things. Things get messed up here and there. Things get messed up, and then I don't know how to solve them. But look, good thing is that I'm learning how to solve them, and I kind of got a good grasp on everything. So everything is starting to work a little bit better and cleaner. Oh, what else? What else is there, chat? Is there any good movies out? I don't know if there's any good movies out. Texas Renaissance Festival's coming up, so I'm gonna be going to that. Ron went to the Texas Fair today, so that's fun. Yay! Yeah. I've been listening to Anne stream all of her painting stuff. I know she's about to swap over to a bunch of Halloween models on stream. Been putting streams on when I come in the morning and things like that. Lag? Oh, you're getting some lag? Test 1 2, test 1 2. I'm dancing. Dancing? Who knows? Are you lagging? Am I lagging still? Yeah, I did see that, Lieutenant Floby. They crushed it last night. I had a link shell event with my guild, since I'm a guild leader in the game that I play. And I had it on my other monitor. Since it's on Twitch, you can watch Thursday Night Football on Twitch. So that's what... The trailer for Argyle looks amazing. Is it a movie? Let's see. Let me pull it up. Argyle. What's it about? I guess I'm going to find out. Argyle. It's weird that you say Argyle because there's a city over here. There's a city named Argyle, not too far from Reaper. So, oh, you know what would be cool? We could watch the ZBrush Summit. We could do that real quick as well. Let me close Mirrorscape right now because I think it's lagging me up a little bit. Argyle. Is it about a cat? Is it about a cat? How did painting go? Did I paint Count Ehrlich? I haven't painted yet, Count. But I have a bit rate's low. Oh, okay. Let me check everything real quick. I'm checking everything's not too crazy. All right. Test 1 2. Are we doing okay? Let me pull chat back up. Hello? Hello? Let me go check the computer. I'm gonna go check the computer. I can still hear you, chat. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Oh, super laggy. Hello? Test 1 2. Whoa, our bitrate is crazy. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Hello? How we doing? Test 1 2. Let me know how's it going in chat. Yeah, the bitrate is insane. I don't know what happened. There's not a lot going on. So yeah, becoming constant freezes. Are y'all still there? Test 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Back to normal. I'm a dancing. Yeah, I just went and checked. The bit rate was crazy on the computer, so I don't know what's going on. I'm the only one here, I think, in this whole building. Seems to be back to normal. All right. Test 1, 2. And crap. Oh, hold on. I got this thing down here. We're going to go back to the beginning. John, take 1. Aliens. Aliens. All right, let's watch this trailer for Argyle. If everything is going to be. Yeah, refresh should help. Pretty good at the moment. All right, let's watch this trailer for Argyle. I don't know what it's about. Let's go to laptop X3. I have no clue. How's the audio? I can't hear anything. Test 1, 2. Oh, I know why I can't hear anything. Oh, it has hold on, I gotta go change my headset. 1 second. Changing the audio for my restream, which would be laptop 1. Send that to C. Oh, it is being sent to C. Oh, I had no audio. There we go. Test 1, 2. I can't hear anything. Test 1, 2. Ah! Oh, I know why I can't hear anything. Oh, it has hold on, I gotta go change my headset. 1 second. Changing the audio for my restream. Hold on. Which would be laptop 1. There we go. Oh, sorry, chat. Can you hear me now? Let me know. Flawless execution. I forgot. My laptop didn't have sound. But what was happening was I had the stream pulled up in the background. So as soon as I turned the sound on, that's when the loop started. It's because I had the stream playing. Okay. Over here. So now we can watch the Argyle trailer. All right. Somebody brought this up in chat. I have no idea what it is.
I certainly hope you dance as well as you dress.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay. Oh, it looks very much like the Kingsman.
We're not so different. Agent Argyle.
Oh.
Little help? Hold on.
Oh. There's John Cena in it as well.
The book is phenomenal, sweetie, but
What happens next? It's called a cliffhanger, Mother. Ellie, it's called a cop-out.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Whoa, hey, there's a cat in there. Oh my God, you're Ellie friggin' Conway. Author of Argyle series, Ellie Conway. I am such a fan.
Oh, yeah? What is it you do?
Okay.
Espionage.
Would you sign my book?
Here we go.
Okay.
I love this book.
I wonder if it's going to be like a parallel of the book is about him. Kind of. Or he's like very similar. Okay.
Who
All right.
are these
I see it.
people?
Real
Samuel
life
Jackson.
spies.
Why would they care about me?
Because you're a goddamn fortune teller, Ellie.
When you
I
wrote
see.
your new book, actually
This is
happened,
clever.
You kicked a hornet's nest you didn't even know existed.
I'm in some really big trouble, Mom.
It's a good premise.
Oh, so now you're experimenting with drugs.
I want all assets on them now. I need her to write the next chapter.
God, I hate that cat.
This is funny. Yeah.
It's time for you to meet
see it.
the real Agent Argyle.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
My
Perfect. Okay. That seems fun. Yeah, it's by the same people that did the Kingsman. It looks very similar. Um, that hair, yeah, his hair like up on the sides, like it had that little, like almost kind of like the AV was way out of sync, was it? Oh, okay, interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. Oh, could be just from the leg. No, okay. Um, it reminds me of there was that Julia Roberts movie that just came out recently where she wrote the book about the guy on the cover of the book and things like that. I think it was Channing Tatum. It had Harry Potter in it, whatever his name is. Sorry, yeah, you just refresh it if you're out of sync. That's what it kind of reminds me of, is that kind of idea. But a lot of big actors in it. Samuel L. Jackson, I love Sam Rockwell, but normally he's in kind of like comedic. I mean, he's in a comedic role here, but he's not in like normally an action role. Hitman Sam Rockwell. I love Sam Rockwell. I think the most recent movie that I watched him in was Way Back Home or something like that, or Way Back, I think is what it's called. It's kind of like an indie movie that I saw a long time ago. That was the last movie I saw him in. But he's normally in kind of like that funny kind of role. You're out of sync. That seems pretty cool. That seems like a good date night movie. I'll definitely go see that with like my friends, like my brother and his wife. We'll do like a duel thing. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the suggestion. Looking that up. Reaper Challenge League ends soon. Just a reminder for all you Reaper Challenge League people out there. It's coming up towards the end, and if you haven't, get your quarterly contest model as well. We're doing core whatever his name is. Core car CAR. What's his name? Lar? I can't remember his name. Ron said it last night, and I thought it was funny. Here it is. Cars Carvel. This guy. This is the quarterly contest model this quarter. So if you haven't picked yours up yet, go ahead and grab it. Start painting it. Get it ready for the quarterly contest. A lot of cool stuff you can do. I've seen some really cool OSL things that people have done with his staff. I think he has another hand option as well that comes with it. The other one is holding like a jewel. He's holding like a crystal in his hand. You can do some OSL from that. Who knows? You could just chop his arm off. He has no arm. Why not? You know, he's a lich. You can do whatever you want. But some cool stuff. I don't know. See, if I had to paint this guy, what would I do? Now I'm trying to think. If I was a painter, what would I do? So obviously you have some plate here, the cloth. He's wearing some plate armor underneath. Part of me wants to make this because he's kind of royal-ish. You know, he has a crown. This could be like his phylactery, but you know, you could do some bone. It looks like he has some skeletal stuff exposed. Some cool spikes coming off of the staff over there. He has like cool little spikes. You could do those as like, you know, claws or talons coming out of the staff. Part of me wants to do like purple, like a dark and bright purple for his cloak, like his cloak. And initial thoughts, if I wanted to do this, I would probably paint this bronze. Like I'm a sucker for like bronze, like plate mail. I think it's cool. I think you can do some cool stuff with his jewels as well, like his crystals on his crown. I think that'd be some neat stuff. Scrape the mold lines first. Yeah, of course. Yes, I would prime him first for sure. Yes, you are correct, Roger. It does end on the 30th. I think it's unfair if I paint him for the quarterly contest, but I could just paint him instead of not for the quarterly contest. I replaced his head, body, arms, and legs. Now he looks like Sir Four-Scale, Lieutenant Fluffy. What did you keep? What did I keep? Paint him for fun? Okay. So I can work on a... I need to get like a table in here. I have a table over there, but I'm using it. I need to get like a table like set up in here. Change some of the camera angles, I guess. And then I could set up some paint stuff in here, I think. I think I can get some pretty good paint angles for things. I really like Rhonda's painting setup. I think her setup looks really good. I kind of want to do a mix of like CNOT. You know how CNOT does his painting stream or his sculpting stream, where he sits on this side and there's like an opacity going this way with the screen behind him being what he's working on. I think that'd be cool. Like if I was sitting over here, like sitting at a table, and then over here, all of this would be the wet palette or the wells and the wet palette, my mixing things, and then you could have whatever you're painting all the way on here. Paint him on stream? I might do that. You know, obviously I'm a very noob painter, but I don't know anything at all. But I thank you for demonstrating. Yeah, you know, I'm just coming up with an idea, blocking it out. You know, I could embarrass myself on stream, but I guess you got to start somewhere, right? With any hobby or anything, you got to start somewhere. But it'd be a fun time painting. All right. Who's on today? Is there anybody like who's up and running right now? I gotta pause this, or we're gonna get a loop. Nope. Okay. Ooh, got it. Caught it.
Oops.
Oh, I pulled up Simply on accident. He's a Mario speedrunner. Lich Cult is on. My friend Casillas is on. Play in the Mud's on. We could do Play in the Mud. Studio J7. Oh, Pixelogic. We're gonna raid Pixelogic. So
never stick to the foundation.
You know why?
No, very similar to.
It's because they're working on the.
I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting his name.
So they're working on the. They're doing the sculpt off. So I'm gonna go to the sculpt off, and then we'll see, because I kind of want to see what their
primary shapes to start.
I kind of want to see what they're working on, because they're doing the sculpt off, and it looks like they're doing some prep. They're introducing some of the sculptors, it looks like right now, showing off some of the stuff that they're working on. So it looks like they're about to do the sculpt off, or they're getting ready for the sculpt off. But this was the start of the 2023 ZBrush Summit. So the ZBrush Summit is going on. So this is what the program that all of our sculptors, most of our sculptors use. So it looks like they're going in and starting to look at some stuff and talk about some of their updates and things like that. But if you can find out when the sculpt off is happening, I know that they like to stream all that stuff, so I'm very excited to see the sculpt off. Maybe we can raid them just because. Let's see, we can start the raid. Yeah, but I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm sorry about today. I've just been really stressed the past couple days. Yeah, but I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm sorry about today. Ignore that. So I'll start the raid here. I have it laid out. Let's go to wheel 2. Sorry. There we go. We'll show these off one last time. It's so stressful. Paint Ed skeletons first. I can do that. Let's see. Hey, Lord Gazumba, how's it going? Yeah, I can take the heckling. I'm good. I'm totally good. Hey, Lord Gazumba, what's up? So we're going to be raiding Pixelogic. I think they're doing the ZBrush Summit, but I'll probably end up watching the sculpt off because it's very fun when they get a bunch of sculptors in to kind of compete against each other in different categories. I don't know what the theme is for this year, but it's very, no matter what it is, it's always a fun thing to watch. Yes, I'm very stressed as of lately, but it'll get better, chat. I know it will. You just gotta take one day at a time and all that stuff. So a quadruple subversary. Thanks, everybody. Actually, my anniversary at Reaper's coming up. I'll be here for 14 years. 14 years, can you believe it? It's not as long as some people, but it's quite a bit of time. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading out. I need to start cleaning up in here. Still got a lot of stuff to do before I leave today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Paint some stuff. Get your RCL stuff finished. Start painting your quarterly contest. Next week, we'll actually do some Mirrorscape stuff with some of the Mirrorscape guys. So they're going to come on, I think Eric, one of their social media guys and their community manager is going to come on, and we're going to do some Mirrorscape stuff. Just kind of chill and sit around and build some stuff in Mirrorscape and talk about it. So, and then after that, we'll probably do some painting or some conversions. You know, since we're going to start doing the conversion thing, I kind of want to just grab a bunch of models and let's do some monster mashing on stream, like the October monster mash. You know what I mean? Lieutenant Philby, I started when I was 20. I think that last tab is starting to kick in. Last tab. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, that's it. Maybe we'll start doing some conversions and paintings and stuff on stream. I'll start experimenting with some new camera angles and some new setups for here in the studio. Now that the studio is kind of clean and I kind of got things organized, I can do a lot more things. I think last night's Reaper Live went way better than the last Reaper Live from my end. I cleaned up some things and I got some cool stuff set up and fixed. So we're doing good. I'm getting better. But yeah, we're gonna go raid CNOT. So have a good rest of the weekend. Go paint some stuff. Or we're gonna raid Pixelogic. God, I'm all over the place. All right, I'm gonna end before I mess anything else up. All right, bye guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Brilliant team. I wish I could talk more about some of the projects they've taken on. Just the way they're thinking about fashion in the future is like ridiculously inspiring. Yeah, I'm collaborating with them. I'm building them an avatar. One of the things I can talk about that we're kind of in discussions of generically, this is